This video covers configuring a work folders client. In this case, this is a Windows 8.1 machine, but the process would be exactly the same for Windows RT 8.1. There's a new control panel applet. So I open the control panel and I see work folders. I select this and I click Set up work folders. This is where the DNS alias I created is used. I just type in my email address. Behind the scenes, this wizard takes just the domain portion and adds workfolders dot to the start of that. So it gets workfolders.saviltech.net, does a DNS lookup and finds that server. If I wished, I could also type in the URL of the work folder, i.e. https:// the server name. I click Next. This is now telling me this is where I'm going to locally synchronize to, but I can change that location if I wish. I click Next. It's now saying, do I agree to accept the security policies? If they were actually being pushed, I'm going to say I accept these policies on my machine and say Set up work folders. This is now synchronizing the files in the background and I can hit Close. It has now already synchronized the two files I had in that folder on the server, and I now have a work folders folder on the This PC list of shortcuts. This is now available locally on my machine. It shows me the last sync status, and if I right click, I could force a synchronize now. This is the end user experience. It's really that simple to actually configure. I can see this content on the server. If I navigate to the C$ drive and look at my work folder share, I see a folder for my user because currently I'm the only user that's actually synchronized any content. And sure enough, I see those same two files available. So it's just synchronizing the contents of that folder locally to my machine. Now, the first time I actually connect, a number of things actually happen. It now stores in the registry which server I actually connected to. If I look in the registry, I can see where it stores this information. For example, if I look in my current user, I can just go ahead and search for workfolders.savil, and it will show me all of the work folders configurations, the URL it's actually using, that local path, and all the pertinent data. If I wish to stop using work folders, I go back to this control panel applet. Notice here, it shows me the overall status of my work folders connection. I can say to sync even over metered connections. I can force a synchronize now, or I can say stop using work folders. This now turns off that synchronization, the work folders disappears, and I'm back in the state I was before this started. At a domain level, I can pre-configure my machines to use work folders or let them opt in. Now, traditionally, this is going to be used for non-domain joined machines, so you wouldn't use group policy. However, if these are domain joined and you want to configure work folders automatically, I can just edit a group policy object. I wouldn't normally do the default domain policies. It's just showing you where this is. But I would go to my user configuration, my policies, administrative templates, Windows components, and I see work folders. Here there's a single setting. If I enable this, I can specify the URL I wish to use. So that would be my work folders URL. And this just means when a user clicked the work folders control panel applet, it will automatically have filled in the details, but it's still optional. I could also select the force automatic setup. This will actually force the setup to go through on the user's machines this group policy applies to.